roughly 10,000 bodegas are believed to have a resident cat, even though owners can face fines of up to $350. Photographer and activist Dan Ramada has launched a petition to legalize bodega cats, while City Council member Keith Powers has proposed legislation to shield shop owners from penalties and offer free vaccination and spay or neuter services. Animal welfare groups warn that the proposal may not ensure adequate care for the cats and argue that public funds would be better directed towards low-income families for pet welfare rather than businesses. New York is currently estimated to have a stray cat population of around 500,000.
Now to Peru, where over 100 couples dressed in white say "I do" in unison ahead of Valentine's Day in Lima, sealing their love in a vibrant mass wedding ceremony presided over by the mayor of Lima.
The event, organized by the municipal government, was presided over by the mayor of Lima, who officiated the nuptials and congratulated the newlyweds on their commitment. The ceremony brought together couples from diverse backgrounds, creating a festive and heartwarming atmosphere as friends, families, and spectators cheered them on. The municipal initiative aims to provide an opportunity for couples, many of whom may not have been able to afford a traditional wedding, to celebrate their love in a memorable and communal setting. Participants expressed joy and gratitude, saying the mass wedding not only allowed them to formalize their relationships legally, but also offered a sense of unity and shared celebration with other couples. The event featured traditional music, decorations in red and white, and symbolic gestures that highlighted both romance and cultural heritage, making it a vibrant prelude to Valentine's Day across the city.
In South Korea, divers dressed in brightly colored hanbok plunged into a giant aquarium tank, creating a striking underwater celebration ahead of the Lunar New Year. The performance, staged among fish and coral to mark Seolal, blended centuries-old tradition with modern spectacle as South Korea prepares for one of its most important family holidays.
Scuba divers wearing brightly colored hanbok, South Korea's traditional dress, plunged into a large aquarium tank in Seoul. The stunt marked the upcoming Lunar New Year and delighted visitors with an unusual underwater celebration. The performance, staged among fish and coral, was designed to blend festive tradition with spectacle ahead of one of the country's most important holidays. Known locally as Seollal, the Lunar New Year is a major family occasion in South Korea, when people travel to their hometowns to honor ancestors, share traditional food, and exchange blessings. While the holiday is rooted in centuries-old customs, public events like the aquarium dive reflect how modern South Korea is finding creative ways to celebrate its cultural heritage and draw public attention to the festive season.
In China, performers lit up Shanghai's iconic waterfront with dazzling fireworks made by scattering molten iron into the air, while a lantern festival attracted crowds celebrating the arrival of Lunar New Year in China.
The streets and waterfront of Shanghai came alive with vibrant celebrations as performers created spectacular fireworks by scattering molten iron into the air, painting the night sky with showers of sparks. Crowds gathered along the Huangpu River to witness the dazzling display, which is part of the city's traditional Lunar New Year festivities. In addition to the fiery spectacle, a lantern festival drew families and tourists alike, with thousands of colorful lanterns illuminating parks and streets, symbolizing good fortune and the coming of a prosperous year. Vendors offered traditional snacks and cultural performances, adding to the festive